Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you about my top 10 perfumes for life, and these are all going to be designer perfumes that we're looking at today. So as always, get yourself comfortable and relaxed, grab a wee drink if you would like to. Today I'm just sipping on a lovely wee mug of coffee. And before we start with the perfumes, I'd like to give a big thanks to today's video sponsor, Momme Silk. Now, you guys know how much I adore silk products, whether that be pillowcases, items of clothing, scrunchies, eye masks. I love the whole lot. I have noticed such fantastic benefits to my hair and skin ever since I switched to silk pillowcases and things like that. So Momme Silk sent me over this absolutely divine blouse that I'm wearing today. Now this is their retro vintage style blouse. It's really flattering, I think. It's very, very whimsical and beautiful. I do actually also own this same blouse in a pale pink kind of colour, but as you can see this time I chose this kind of deep midnight blue navy sort of tone, and I have been absolutely loving it, you guys. So I recently went on a wee trip and I took this one with me to wear to dinner. It's very comfortable, breathable, airy as well. I find that it's kind of temperature regulating as well, actually, just extremely comfortable. And this particular blouse is made from high quality 22 Momme silk, really nice and thick, great quality. Beautiful and shiny, as you can see, and I just really love it, you guys. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And for size reference, I'm wearing size extra small. Momme Silk also very kindly sent me over these beautiful silk scrunchies here in this gorgeous sort of colour palette, all of these deep blues and greens. Normally I would usually go for the kind of pastel pink colours, but I fancied a wee change this time, so I went for this bundle with the deep midnight blue to match the blouse, you know, this teal jade green colour and black as well. And I think these are just absolutely beautiful. They come in this really cute little envelope, and they also come in a thinner size as well, like these ones here. Yeah, so you can get the thinner ones like this or the thicker ones. And the absolute beauties, these gorgeous pillowcases. I was super grateful when these were sent over to me as well. Just look at the colour of this, you guys. Look at the sheen of that. Now, these just feel fantastic quality. They feel very thick. These are 22 Momme, and you can actually get an envelope style pillowcase like this one here, and you can also get a zipper style one like this one here, which just has a zip closure, as you can see. So this colour is silver, the other one was teal. So when you're looking at the pillowcases on their website, you'll notice that the envelope pillowcase is a higher price point than the zipper pillowcase, and that's because they use more silk and like more material to create this envelope style pillowcase, and they use less material to create the zipper style. They're both wonderful. I love these pillowcases. They feel really high quality. They're just so wonderful to use, you guys. I just absolutely love silk pillowcases, and oh, look how luxurious they look. I am just obsessed with this colour here. I think it's absolutely wonderful. So those are the pillowcases that they kindly sent over to me. I do have a discount code for you guys as well. You can use my code SAL15 for 15% off of your whole order. If you do decide to check them out and treat yourself, be sure to let me know what you decided to get. So these are my current top 10 all-time favourites in the designer category. I am also planning on doing a video where I talk about maybe like my top 5 niche fragrances. Let me know if you'd be interested in that video. I don't know if I could do a top 10 because I don't own that many niche fragrances as it is, so if I did a top 10, that might even be all of the ones that I own. I'm not quite sure. But I thought I would keep all of the designer perfumes like together in this video, and then I might do a niche themed top video sometime like soon, so let me know if you would be interested in that. So first up today we will start with Black Opium, of course. This shouldn't come as a surprise. I love this fragrance. I wear it like all the time. It's one of my easy reach fragrances. Just so yummy, addictive, feel good, flirty. Oh, just incredible, you guys. You know, I just cannot get enough of this fragrance, and I think it's really cute in this limited edition bottle. Let me know if you have any of these limited edition like bottles of it. I know they've done quite a few different designs. They have like a star design, they have a, is it a stripe? Like a zebra stripe, and they have all different ones. But when I saw this, I knew I had to have it. There's just something quite, some people might find it slightly tacky with like the leopard print, but I really like it. I think it's quite glam and quite fun. So this is my second bottle of Black Opium that I am now on, and it's an essential for my collection. I always want to have it to hand, and it's just so delicious with that coffee, the vanilla, the licorice to give it a depth, and those lighter, fruitier sort of notes in the opening. It's just everything that I need in a fragrance. Very nice and sweet as well, and I just really love this one. So that is Black Opium from YSL. Next up today we actually have another fragrance from the Black Opium line, and it is the Illicit Green. So this has become one of my easy reach fragrances as well, in addition to the original Black Opium, and I think the reason for that is we're kind of moving towards summer now, and I feel like this is going to be the version of Black Opium that I will reach for more in the warmer months. So this is it here in all of its glory. Oh, you can really see the green there. So I really like the bottle of this one. Which I'm quite surprised at actually. I didn't necessarily think I would love a dark green colour in a fragrance, but actually it's really pretty and really quite cool. So yeah, Black Opium Illicit Green, I've really been loving this one ever since I got it. Overall to me, it's kind of like a fruitier, fresher, lighter version of the original. It's not quite as powdery, it doesn't have that heavy feeling in there, so I almost feel like I would wear Black Opium kind of all year round apart from the summer maybe, and then this could be my substitute fragrance for the warmer days, you know what I mean? I still wear this one, but I feel like if it was a really, really warm day, I would probably be more inclined to wear the Illicit Green, just because it's a bit fresher, a bit fruitier and things like that. So this is kind of my summer version of Black Opium, and I love both of them though. So that's Illicit Green and also the original that I absolutely love. Next today, of course, we have Alien, the EDP from Mugler. This is a fragrance I wouldn't really want to be without, and actually I kind of wish I had a bigger bottle of this now at this point, because I know I can get it refilled, but I still kind of get a little bit nervous at the thought of running out of this. This is my dinky wee 30ml. I do also have a perfumed pen of it as well, actually, that I like to take with me when I'm traveling, or if I'm staying elsewhere, I will take that with me. But anyway, that's Alien, the EDP from Mugler, definitely one of my top 10 for life, without a doubt. It's kind of funny because at one point I really didn't like this at all. So when I first tried it, I was actually quite put off by it. Like, I really didn't get it. But it's funny how it's now one of my top 10 for life. But anyway, that's Alien, the EDP, a gorgeous, rich, woody, jasmine and amber fragrance with a gorgeous sweetness in there as well. And next we have another one from the Mugler house, and that is Mugler Aura, the original EDP. And I just love this fragrance, you guys. I actually hadn't worn it in a wee while, but I wore it again last night for the first time in a few months, I want to say, or I can't remember, but I wore it last night and I was really reminded of how nice this one is. It's very unique, it's got some attitude about it, you know, but I absolutely love this. It's quite addicting to me for some reason. It has this green medicinal-like quality, but it's still very sweet, and it has this strong woody vanilla body to it, you know? Just an absolutely wonderful fragrance. I think it is a work of art, from the advertising concept, like the advert for it, I suppose, right down to the bottle design and the scent itself. I think it is a complete work of art. I really like the fact that they did something daring with this fragrance. They didn't create this just to be as mass appealing as possible, that's for sure. They created this with a clear vision, something with a bit of fire to it, you know, a bit of attitude, something different and beautiful, and that's what I absolutely love about this one. It's just a complete gem, quite literally, and I just really love it. It's definitely a fragrance I would always want to have in my collection, and that's Mugler Aura. And next up today we have the absolutely gorgeous Narciso Poudrée. Now this fragrance is incredible, you guys, absolutely incredible. And the thing I really like about this one actually is I do feel it's very evocative of my personality and my style, and it's not always the case that I can say that, you know. So there's fragrances that I own that I wouldn't actually say are my style at all, you know, but this one embodies something about me. So it's very soft, it smells very natural, it's a bit more easygoing actually, and there's just something about this that reminds me of just the way I am in general, and I really like that about it. So of course, as a result, I feel very comfortable wearing it. It's just very me, you know, and I really like that about it. It's a very sweet, woody, musky fragrance with some florals in there. You've got your jasmine and your rose, maybe even a little bit of, does it have orange blossom? I can't quite remember actually. It's definitely got jasmine and rose, definitely the musk of course, and it's got that rich, sweet woodiness in there. Just absolutely wonderful, you guys. And this is another one actually that I didn't like when I first smelled it quite a number of years ago now. I believe it was around about 2017 when I first tried this fragrance, and I was completely repulsed by it, unfortunately. I didn't like it at the time. That was, like, when I first tried this, that was the same day that I bought my first ever bottle of Narciso Rodriguez, and that was the For Her EDT that I bought that day, and I tried this while I was at the counter and I just didn't like it, so I ruled it out completely, and it was only like the other year that I kind of tried it again. I gave it another chance, and now of course it is one of my all-time favourites, and that is Narciso Poudrée. Next up today we have the beautiful and classical Mon Guerlain, the original EDP from Guerlain. This beauty here, you guys, and I have actually been wearing this one a fair bit recently. It's been one of my easy reach scents. Just so good. It was actually my scent of the day this morning as well. What have I got on at the moment? Yeah, I think this was my scent of the day. It's kind of faded a bit now, but this is my scent of the day today, and it's perfect for any day really. I find this fragrance is great for even going to work, or if you're going to be around other people, because I feel like it gives off this nice polite, friendly, approachable kind of vibe almost. It's just such a wonderful fragrance. It's almost slightly shy in nature, very charming. Like, it gives this charming, alluring quality. I just really like it. I think it's beautiful. It's a gorgeous vanilla lavender kind of scent with a citrusy opening, and you have some florals in here as well, like your rose. There might even be some jasmine in here as well, and overall it's just such a pleasant fragrance, perfect for every day, very, very feminine, very classy, and I just love this one. So that is Mon Guerlain from the House of Guerlain. Next up today we have Musc Noir from Narciso Rodriguez. This is a really new addition to my collection. I got this at the same time as my Black Opium Illicit Green, and this one has quickly become a favourite of mine as well. So I have been wearing this one quite a lot recently. And I just can't get enough of it, you guys. It's so wonderful. It has that velvety texture to it. It's nice and sweet in a natural kind of way. It's quite luminous. It's very musky, of course. It's got that creamy fruitiness in there. and that really delectable suede note that's done to perfection in my opinion. It blends seamlessly with the musk in here, and overall it just shrouds you in this veil of goodness. I really love this one. Definitely a top 10 for life now. Quite annoyed that I got the smaller bottle, but oh well. I mean, I have worn quite a lot of it already, as you can see there. But this is definitely a favourite of mine now. I have been wearing it a lot. It's just wonderful. It's a fragrance that I'd put off giving it a chance for a long time because I didn't like the idea of the suede notes, but I'm so glad that I gave it a chance in the end because it's done so well, like I say. And actually suede notes and leather notes in general, I would say I'm pretty sensitive to those notes, you know, like they can very easily offend my senses, but it's done very well in here. So that one is Narciso Rodriguez Musc Noir, a really sensual, beautiful, magnetic scent. And next up today we have this beauty here, Hypnotic Poison, the EDT from Dior. I really like this one, you guys. It kind of reminds me of... it reminds me of a creamy vanilla almondy cake. That's what this fragrance smells like to me. It's just absolutely wonderful. It's very delectable, very Moorish, very addicting. I find it's quite easy to wear as well. It's just a classic, you know, it's one of those iconic fragrances. And again, it's a perfume. I didn't really like it first, but it definitely grew on me. And now it is a favourite. I would say when I first got this bottle, I wasn't really that enthusiastic about it because this is a newer formulation and it's not quite as strong as it necessarily used to be, but that doesn't really bother me so much anymore. I just appreciate it for what it is now, and I've been really loving it. So I don't know if you can see the level in here. It's kind of halfway done now. You might be able to see that a little bit. It's kind of because I overspray it, but it is also because I've been wearing it a bit more often recently, and that is this stunning Hypnotic Poison, the EDT from Dior. Next up today we have another one from the Poison line, and that is my beloved Poison Girl, the EDP from Dior. Now, funnily enough, this perfume, it's not really one of my easy reach fragrances anymore. I definitely used to wear this one more. Maybe a year ago. It was one of my favourite go-to scents. I wouldn't say that it's a favourite go-to of mine anymore, but I still would want to have it in my collection. It's just one of those, like, it's still a favourite even though I've been having like a wee break from it recently. I think the thing is with this one, it's so good, oh my gosh. Wow, this perfume is everything. So the thing with this perfume, it's gorgeous, it's quite complex, it's got a nice depth to it, it's got this bittersweet combination, like contrast thing going on in there, and it's just absolutely wonderful. It's got a lot of vanilla as well. It's got rose, tonka bean, orange blossom, bitter orange. It's got a lot going on in here and it's absolutely wonderful. But it's very, very sweet, and I almost feel like it's getting sweeter the longer that I have it. So it is a very, very sweet fragrance. Excuse me, I would say it's the same kind of sweetness that Sea Fiori has. It's kind of that sort of very, very sweet. It's that sort of level, you guys, and I'm not always in the mood for that. In fact, I don't really wear this one very much anymore, but I would still always want to have it in my collection. It's still a favourite. I probably feel kind of sentimental towards it because this was one of the first fragrances that really ignited my passion for perfumes in general, just because of how interesting this one is to me. Like, it's very, very sweet, but it has a balsamic nature to it, and it has this bitter orange, almost sour, bitter, like, yeah, sour quality in there that contrasts with the sweet notes, and it just creates this masterpiece, in my opinion. It's just really interesting. So this was one of the first perfumes that really ignited my passion for perfumes. And kind of for that reason, I suppose, I would always want to have it in my collection. I love it. I might try and start wearing it more. It's very, very sweet, and I do have to be in the right mood for it. But anyway, that one is Poison Girl, the EDP from Dior. And I have to say, I'm not nearly as big a fan of the EDT version of this one. I actually find that it lacks that balance that this fragrance has. You know, that one is more sort of just it's even sweeter to me, and it's more focused on those like citrusy notes as well. Like, it just wasn't really for me, and I wasn't actually the biggest fan of the Unexpected one either. The one with the kind of candied ginger notes in there. I found that it smelled quite synthetic to me actually, and I wasn't a big fan of that one. I can't remember if the Poison Girl Unexpected is an EDP or an EDT. Maybe you could let me know. But yeah, I don't think I was the biggest fan of that one. So this would definitely be my favourite Poison Girl. And that's that one there. And last up today, but by no means least, we have Musc Noir Rose from Narciso Rodriguez. And again, this one is proving to be one of my most reached for perfumes, you guys. I've been loving this one. It's nice and sweet. It's got something quite different about it compared to the other Narciso fragrances, in my opinion, because this one is definitely the sweetest in the whole line. Even sweeter than, I mean, before this one came along, I would have probably said that maybe Poudrée was the sweetest, but this one is definitely a lot sweeter. So they've added in the rose, of course, but they've also added in tuberose, vanilla, pink pepper as well, which I thought was quite fun, and there's bergamot in here as well. They might have also kept the plum in the top note as well. Let me know for sure if they have, but I'm pretty sure it's plum, bergamot and pink pepper. Then I think it's tuberose and rose, and is it musk? And then in the base it's vanilla. I think. I mean, I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head there, but this is another one. It's just super easy to wear. It's so feminine, so flirty. Just beautiful, you guys. This would make a fantastic like intimate occasion kind of fragrance, because actually it's not as strong as some of the other Narciso fragrances, and actually I think that can be kind of a good thing in a way, because some of those ones are really, really strong. So like the For Her EDT, super strong perfume, you know. Yeah, this one's a bit softer. It's a bit more closer to the skin. It's not weak by any means, but it's definitely not at the same level as the other Narciso fragrances, that's for sure. But I actually quite like that about this. It makes a refreshing change, and it's definitely the sweetest out of the whole line in my personal opinion. It's very nice, you guys. I really like this one. Just so like flirty and girly. It's kind of a mood lifter as well. It makes me feel quite light and bubbly and smiley. I don't really know, but I really like this one. Definitely one of my favourites at the moment. Really easy to wear. Again, you can see the dent there. I mean, these two fragrances, honestly, like, which one have I worn more of? Actually, I've worn more of the rose. I thought maybe I would have worn more of the other one, but I have actually worn more of this fragrance here. But I do love both of them, you guys. So anyway, that is my last perfume in my top 10 designer list. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what would be your top 10 designer fragrances. Which fragrances have you been wearing recently? And thanks again to Momme Silk for sponsoring this video. You can use my code SAL15 for 15% off of their beautiful high quality silk garments, pillowcases, eye masks, scrunchies, whatever it is you decide to treat yourself to. You can use my wee code, get some money off, and let me know if you decide to treat yourself. So thanks again for watching, take care, and I can't wait to see you again very soon in my next video. Bye!